better duck or get your top hit. Cleaning crew, we pull out with the mop sticks. I can let my demons loose, we ride and don't get caught sick. Really, I believed in you, it turned out that you not shit.
What is up, you guys? WatchMeWatchYou from $1 Million Dreams, signing in with yet another $1 Million video. Today we're gonna be reacting to another fresh and fit video, another Myron Gaines video of him spewing some more shit that is ignorant. Now, that being said, my last two videos got a lot of hate because of that. Now look, I'm gonna give you guys this one announcement, make it very clear, very short. I've been very seasoned on YouTube, been here, done that. I'm not going back and forth with individuals I just don't know online. Individually, it's just not happening. So I'm gonna lump this in and make it in one short, concise message. I've been watching Fresh and Fit since 2020, back in like July and June. I have old videos of me talking very highly of them, right, on this channel, and even my other channels too as well. This is not my main channel. This is just a baby channel compared to my other channel that I have, right, that I don't post really on much anymore. That's going to change. But back to this, right? I honestly think if anything, I'm the most qualified to speak on anything because I've been watching them since damn near the beginning. And I'm gonna make this very clear. If you are a Fresh and Fit, Myron Gaines, Walter Reeks dick sucker, ball hugger, please unsubscribe from this channel. The only thing I support are people speaking their mind and people keeping it 100 regardless. But I don't give a fuck if you're my top viewed YouTuber. Like if I watch all of your videos, if you do or say some retarded shit or some stupid shit, I'm gonna say it, bro. It is what it is. I don't care, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't fucking care. If you say or do some stupid ignorant shit, you're gonna get called out. Them saying some stupid ignorant shit, they're gonna get called out, bro. It is what it is. Like it or not, I don't give a fuck. Please unsubscribe from this channel. If you align with the shit that he's saying, bro, unsubscribe from me. If you suck so much dick that you swallowed so much of this nigga's cum that you can't focus and think for yourself for a good 5 seconds that, yeah, that's not a cool thing to say. That's kind of fucked up. Or, that's actually pretty hypocritical because this one episode, you said X, Y, and Z. Like, if you can't think that because you have too much of this nigga's biology in your fucking throat, then please unsubscribe. Please. I don't want any of you niggas watching my shit. I don't, bro. I don't want any one of you niggas, bro. I followed the red pill. The red pill was something that I needed to take for me to learn the truths in life so I can take these keys and apply it so I could live a lot better, high quality life. I took that and did just that. That's exactly what I did. For my dating life, natural woman, beautiful, got that. 2 sport cars. I have to choose which sport car I want to drive every day. I get to choose. I get to choose. A lot of you niggas don't. A lot of niggas comment and don't. I got a job that I get paid, bro. I'm not. I got clothes. I got cars. I got credit. I got money in the bank. I got multiple bank accounts. I don't care, bro. I'm good. We good over here. I say that to say, bro, we good over here. We good. Unsubscribe. Y'all, please don't watch. And focus on what y'all got going on. Because for what I got going on, I'm doing good and I'm happy with what I got. So I just wish y'all the best. Now back to this nigga. Yeah, we just gonna get straight into it because he's saying some shit about him, saying all blacks are criminals. And this is super hilarious. So let's get started.
You know, that are, you know, getting jobs over their white counterparts. And then for some odd reason, if I call this shit out, I'm considered a white apologist or a white nationalist or a white supremacist. Like,
I find that super funny when people,
like, you know, things aren't fair in judicial system towards black versus whites. How about this? How about you just don't get involved in the judicial system? How about you just don't commit crime? How about you stop making fucking excuses and crying about systemic racism or whatever?
You know what's funny? It's not that easy when you're a dude that lives in the block with a bunch of other people that are probably gangbangers, but you have to keep a pistol on you to protect yourself. But then they're stop and frisk. So if you get stopped and you have a pistol on you that you're not supposed to have, you're gonna go to jail. You're gonna fuck up your whole entire life now because now your life is in the judicial system. You're not doing anything thuggish. You're not doing anything bad. You're just having this gun on you to protect yourself. But because you're black and because you live in a certain neighborhood that has a lot of cops that are going to this neighborhood to put more black people in more uncomfortable situations as far as in the judicial system, I think it's pretty easy for about anyone to get caught up in this shit. like, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, you're making it seem like, bro, like, they all black people out here like this. Like, it's crazy to me. It's really crazy. Honestly, I don't even think he really thinks this. I think this man is just saying a bunch of wild shit because he knows that the red pill is tanking. He knows that Fresh and Fit is tanking. And I don't give a fuck what no one says. I used to watch this shit prevalently, bro, like, religiously. In the summer of 2020, I don't gotta prove shit to y'all. Go watch my old content. If you don't wanna watch it, cool. You just don't wanna know the truth. But if you do wanna know the truth, go see my old content. I used to always make videos. I used to make videos on these niggas, talking highly of these niggas, because I used to like their shit. But now, within this past summer, they've been doing a lot of stupid shit, specifically him, because he knows that his podcast is taking because he did some stupid shit. And they're demonetized because of him. It wasn't because of freedom of speech and all. No, nigga, it's because you did some racist shit on stream. KKK salutes, wearing KKK masks, making monkey noises, talking about Jewish people. It's because of you. You are the reason why. Free speech is different. The free speech is bro. Free speech is so you don't go to jail, nigga. But people still have a right to feel the type of way about the shit you saying. They have a right. They're not gonna take away your rights. You still have the right to make money. You're just not gonna make it here. You're just not making it here, bro. And that's what it is. Just like how you don't like those women coming into your house and spewing shit that you believe, that you don't believe. She can believe whatever she wants, but she not gonna say that shit here because it's your fucking house. You come inside these people's houses. You come into YouTube. This is her house. This is the CEO's house. You coming into these spaces saying this shit like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, they gonna kick you the fuck out. TikTok, they gonna kick you the fuck out because you coming into their house saying shit that they don't fuck with. Just like how these girls, these broads, these bimbos, like how you like to call them, come into your house and you kick them up because they say shit that you don't like. And you might say some really baity shit and they might have a response. And when they have their response, you kick them out. Now, granted, there are girls on there, a good amount of them that are just disrespectful. And he kicks them out. Rightfully so. I agree. But there are also some times too as well that these girls, bro, nigga, you baited them into that shit. You baited them into that response, bro. Stop. Come on, bro. Stop playing stupid, nigga. You know what you're doing. But let's continue.
Systemic racism or whatever. It's like, dude, you live in the best country in the world. And I would argue black people nowadays have more opportunity than anyone else. Yeah. You guys, affirmative action, DEI, whatever, people that aren't qualified are getting jobs, etc. You know, that are, you know, getting jobs over their white counterparts. And then for some odd reason, if I call this shit out, I'm considered a white apologist or a white nationalist or a white supremacist. Like,
if black people have the most opportunity out of anyone else in the world and any other ethnic group as far as in the United States, then why is there affirmative action? Why are there HBCUs? Because you're making it seem like that's always been the case. If that's true, then why do these things exist? And granted, now black people do have a lot of opportunity. They definitely do. And I'm not giving anyone excuses that, nigga, if you on the block in the street still serving like crack or destroying your own community, you're a grown ass man, there is no excuse for you. That's you know, my family, my friends might think otherwise. But no, nigga, you're a grown ass man. You can make your own, bro. You're a grown ass man. You can make your own fucking decisions. You choose to do this shit because you think it's cool. No, notice how he does these quotes as if like he's like, I'm called the white nationalist. I'm called the white supremacist. I'm not these things. He's gonna say, oh, I never said that. But bro, you know your posture with what you're doing. You're positioning your stance as if it's like, these people are calling me these things that I'm not. A white supremacist and a white nationalist. But we'll get into that too.
Let's be real here, bro. These fucking idiots, racism, blah, blah, blah. Racism is good. I'll tell you why. Racism, sexism, etc. If you're sexist, well, you believe women should be protected and provided for. You're a gentleman, you're chivalrous. That is by definition being sexist because you're giving her different treatment based on her sex. Racism, let's be honest here, every single person is racist.
I've never,
to a degree.
I would say every intelligent man. Some girls are dumb and they don't believe it. I've never met an intelligent man that's not racist. I'm
gonna denounce the other bullshit he said too. Like I said, this guy's a smart guy. He knows what he's doing. He's a smart guy. He likes to play semantics, and I know some people like him. And on top of that, he reminds me of like a Kanye West, like a 6ix9ine. He's gonna say a lot of things. It's gonna be crazy to bait you into a conversation. He's smart. He know what he's doing. But the funny thing about this is, listen to what this man said. This man said that sexism equals being chivalrous, being chivalry. That's not the same thing. If you are sexist, this is an extreme. A negative extreme. That is why you're called sexist. A racist isn't someone that says, oh, black people, of course you guys are good at basketball, you're black. Of course you're good at basketball, you're black. That's not racist, bro. There's a difference between stereotypes and you just cracking jokes and you being a racist. Those are two completely different things. Racism is a negative extreme. This is when you take it to the far right. So sexism is like saying that, you know what, I don't want to hire no girls here because I don't want to work with no girls. I don't like females. I don't want to work around females. I don't trust them. I don't fuck with them. That's sexism. I don't want to open no doors for no girl. She's grown too. She can open the door for her damn self. And you're like that to specifically women? That's sexism, bro. Sexism isn't you opening doors for girls because you want to be sweet and this chivalrous. That's not sexism. That's not sexism. You can't argue that. You can't. The fuck is he talking about?
Man, some girls are dumb and they don't believe it. I've never met an intelligent man that's not racist.
So he's just said, I never met an intelligent man that's not racist. So are you stupid then? Are you retarded? Are you and Myron retarded then? Or are you guys racist? Because if you're a racist, then great. Just keep that same energy in the future. Don't hop in on the niggas podcast saying, I'm not a racist. What are these people saying? Nah, you said you was. You said you was. Don't run back now. Oh, stand on it. You're a racist. You're a racist, bro. Stand on that shit. On phone and grave.
All of us have a bias.
Yeah.
You know, Asian people are good at math. Indian people stink. White people can't fucking dance. Are criminals. Control the media. Hey, it is what it is. Arabs are terrible.
This I found hilarious. I'm not gonna keep pausing it because I do want to play it out. I don't want this video to be too long, but this I found probably the funniest clip out of all these clips that I have. Now the reason why this is hilarious is because he's saying that black people are criminals, white people can't dance, Asian people are good at math, Indian people stink, and I don't know what he could probably say Spanish people, Mexicans, Spanish people work hard, right? Okay, cool. Or they're just illegals or whatever. Now, that's probably something more like he would say. But the reason why I find that funny is because these stereotypes, it's very easy. It's very funny how you painted black people to be these murderous, rabid killers. And then you have white people, oh, they just can't dance. But then if you really look at the history, it's like, well, since I was a little kid, I've been knowing that country white people, there's a rumor that they like fucking on each other. Families, brothers, sisters, cousins, aunties, uncles, moms, dads, they all related. They all fucking on each other. This has been a stereotype. I'm pretty sure you know this stereotype exists. You don't want to say that though. You say this about black people, but white people, what about the school that just got shot up 2 weeks ago? Guess who shot that school up? Another white boy. How many other schools have been shot up by white people? How many other places and events have been shot up by white folk? You didn't want to say, oh, white people are shooting up schools. You didn't say that. You didn't want to speak about how there's little white boys that are so much pussy that they can't control their own emotions, that they grab a gun, right, that is bigger than them, take it to a place that has a lot of people minding their own fucking business that have nothing to do with the shit that's going on in their sorry ass life, and they want to take all of their lives and affect all the people that are connected to these people's lives that they just took. But you don't want to mention that stereotype though. You just want to say, oh, white people can't dance. What about the white people that came over here and saw Indians and killed them, raped them, gave every sickness and illness that came from Europe, brought it all the way over to the States? What about that? You didn't want to say white people are control freaks? What about the white people that are heads of these militant groups in the United States that find any kind of fucking reason, excuse to go over to other countries to take their oil, to take their diamonds, to take their gold, to take all their resources? What about them? You really 9/11 shit? That's questionable. I don't know if it really was because Osama bin Laden did what he did. It could be deeper things behind that. It could be just because, you know, we just want a reason to take their oil. So I'm blaming on you to give us a reason to go to war so we can go into your country and take your shit. This is what white people, military groups, America, we love being in everyone's business but our own. We love that. And guess who are the head of these groups? White people. But you didn't want to say that white people don't know how to mind their own fucking business. What about that stereotype? What do you think the word Karen came from? Karen now is just any girl that just be tripping and tweaking over little shit, but it originated from a white girl that doesn't know how to mind her own fucking business. What about that stereotype? That white people don't know how to mind their own fucking business so much that they're gonna go to the extreme of killing people because of it. What about that stereotype? What about, white people can't dance. Oh yeah, I'll take that. And I ain't nothing, white people can't dance. But the reason why you're not gonna say that, and you're gonna say white people can't dance, is because you're trying to appeal to white people. Because now that Fresh and Fit, and now that Red Pill is tanking, and now that you're demonetized, you want to try to get employed by the white man. So now you're tap dancing. This is your resume. Your resume is doing this whole podcast run and spewing all this bullshit about Jewish people and black people and gay people and other ethnic groups and just groups of people that you really feel like are below you. Like, I really think that you think that you're not black and that you're an exception, that you're different, and that black Americans are below you. I genuinely think that. But if it wasn't for black Americans, you wouldn't fucking be here right now. Facts. If it wasn't for black Americans that fought for your freedom, you wouldn't be here. Your parents wouldn't be here. They'll be back in Sudan. You know, Sudan is in the middle of a civil war that started in 2023. Do you know the average IQ of most people in Sudan? Do you know that most people in Sudan don't have a job? You'd be back over there if it wasn't for black Americans. But here you are. Here you are. Let me just continue.
Hey, terrorists are terrorists.
But it doesn't mean all these things. But as a whole, these are patterns, and any intelligent guy
stereotypes are typically rooted in truth.
They're there for a reason, exactly.
I just want to pre-warn you guys that yes, stereotypes do exist, but you don't have to stereotype every other person as such a better, higher stereotype. I'm pretty sure not every Indian person stinks. Fuck it.
You know, and then they say shit about like stop and frisk or whatever. I'm a fan of stop and frisk. Good. If you got guns on you or contraband or whatever, good.
Don't carry the gun.
Yeah, don't carry guns or whatever. And here's the thing. Yeah, one or two people, oh my God, this is a violation. But if they're able to go ahead and arrest somebody and take a gun off the street, that might save someone's life. People are like, so Rudy Giuliani, right? Very controversial figure.
Stop and frisk. That's dicey. I think stop and frisk is dicey because it's like you can say that, hey, like, I'm just minding my own. Like, there's probably a lot of people out there that would do something, right? But then there's people out there that they have a gun on them to protect the people that would do something, to protect themselves from the people that would do something. So the bad end of stop and frisk is that if I have a gun on me and I'm just minding my own business, but I just want to protect myself, that a cop, because I'm black and because, you know, well, you're a group of people, you know, we've seen the videos and we heard about this, so we're going to keep attacking this demographic of people because you probably have a gun on you because y'all people, I heard and rumor has it that y'all probably would do this, so I'm going to stop and frisk you. You fit the description. And it's like, bro, I could just be having a gun because I'm trying to protect myself from people that actually want to harm me. So it's like, you can get the bad end of stop and frisk. But then again, there's people out there that, you know, that it's good for the people that actually do want to cause harm. So like, I don't really know how I fall with the whole stop and frisk thing, but, you know.
Controversial figure.
We'll continue.
When he was mayor of New York City, he cleaned the streets up. But people didn't like how he did it. He was real big on stop and frisk, profiling, all this other shit. But I like it.
New York up.
I shook his hand. I was at the RNC. I made sure to go shake his hand and tell him thank you, and I'll tell you why. Personal story. My dad was a cab driver in the 80s and 90s in New York City.
I hear it was terrible.
One of the worst decades in New York history. Actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken, 1990 or 1991 had the most homicides in New York City history, right? My dad had been robbed, had run over before, left for dead, etc. Had to wear a cast for months at a time. And a lot of times he got attacked by a certain group, let's just say it, fucking black people, right?
Yeah. He says whether they want to accept it or not, but honestly, I question if you accept it yourself. And I'm not even trying to be funny, bro. I'm being honest. I really don't think that you think that you're black, but.
And I say this is a black guy, whether they want to accept it or not. Fucking get robbed by these guys, whatever. Giuliani comes in, cleans the fucking streets up. Once he comes in, profiling all this other shit, cool. It sucks. It is what it is. But pattern recognition, who's committing a disproportionate amount of the violent crime? Fucking black people. So you're damn fucking right. They're going to go ahead and target criminals who tend to fit a certain profile. And guess what? They got a lot of guns off the street. They arrest a lot of people. New York City finally was safe again, right? And that's what it takes sometimes. Like in the beginning, yeah, you're gonna violate. You're gonna, you know, people are gonna feel, oh, it's offensive, whatever. But for the greater good of the people, the law-abiding citizens, fuck it, man.
And you know what it saved? The more black lives than anything, because more black on black. So how many? Lots of these guys don't realize they're causing black people to get killed too. The BLM made police not want to police black neighborhoods, so black deaths shot up more than white deaths.
Because black people kill each other more than anybody else. So if you put these assholes in jail, you kind of save them a lot of the times.
Yep.
Maybe they're able to go in there, get their life right, maybe convert to, you know, Christianity, Islam, whatever it may be, get their life right, and they come back out a reformed man.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with guys going into jail and then coming out better.
And I have friends.
I laugh at it too. I laugh at it too. You want to know why I laugh at it too? He just said that black people kill each other more than anyone else, right? And even though that is true, let's not make it seem like it's not like that in other race groups too. Well, since people my last video, some people that are dick sucking fresh and fit, they want to make it seem like I'm some kind of liar, but let's see who's a real liar. All right, this is your remember, you're God. Your guy's God, right? Your deity. Jesus gains Christ himself, right? This is your boy Myron, right? He said that black people kill each other more than anyone else, as if it's like a black person problem. But according to these studies, it looks like that's not subjected to just black people. False data on U.S. racial murder rates. And honestly, did I already delete this? Please tell me I did not. Oh, you are lucky. We're gonna read every single one of these shits. All right. So first one, fact checkers. It says users on social media are sharing an image that features misleading data on black and white murder rates based on existing U.S. government data. All the figures are false. I really wish I had most of these set up side by side, but I don't know, I can't really find it. Anyway, users on social media are shaming whatever are false. The image alleges, for example, that 81% of white murder victims are killed by blacks. Data from the FBI and the U.S. Department of Justice show, on the contrary, that more than 80% of white murder victims are killed by whites. The image lists the following categories: whites killing blacks 2%, police killing whites 3%, whites killing whites 16%, blacks killing whites 81%, police killing blacks 1%, and blacks killing blacks 97%. No dates are specified, and the data is attributed to stats from Wikipedia. In the homicide section of the Wikipedia Race and Crime, and all right, let's go to number 3. In the United States entry here, the site quotes a report by the U.S. Department of Justice visible here. See page 13. The report, which analyzes homicide trends in the U.S. between 1980s and 2008, found that within the period that most murders were interracial, with 80% of white victims killed by whites and 93% of black victims killed by black perpetrators. According to the FBI expanded homicide data from 2018, the most recent reports of this kind of Reuters was able to find here, 80.7% of the murders of whites were committed by white offenders, 2,677 of a total of 3,315, while 15.5% of the murders of white people were committed by black offenders, 514. The social media post also alleges white offenders commit 2% of the murders of the black victims. According to the FBI data, 8% of the reporters of murders of blacks were committed by white offenders, 234 of a total of 2,925, and 89.9 by black offenders, 2,600. FBI data from 2017 also allows this trend. 80.2% of white victims were killed by white offenders, 8.9 victims were killed by whites, 88.5% of black victims were killed by blacks, and 16.1 of whites were killed by blacks here. Verdict: cap, nigga, shut the fuck up. FBI data does not support the numbers put forth in this claim of interracial crime and police killings. Most U.S. murders of white and blacks victims are interracial. Fact checks: rates on white and black on black crimes are similar. This is by USA Today, okay? The claims that are significant race-based disparities in civilian homicide rates, but not in police homicide rates. A viral meme to list homicide statistics by race in the United States are as follows: whites killing blacks 2%, police killing whites 3%, whites killing whites 16%, blacks killing blacks, blacks killing whites 81%. It's basically the same thing we spoke about before. We're gonna look at this. The page behind one viral version of the post, support law enforcement officers, had over 611 shares on his post. USA Today has reached out to the page for comment. Some versions of the meme, including this line, America doesn't have a problem, but it's not what the media tells you what it is. For sure. And then again, this page behind one viral version of the post, I support law enforcement officers. So granted, this is between all the anti-police and pro-black, whatever. And of course, you're gonna have someone that has a different belief make a statistic or gather a bunch of false statistics to shoot forward their own narrative and propaganda. But some people on USA Today and the Realtors, or however the fuck you want to pronounce it, website, they saw through that bullshit. Overall, most homicides in the United States are intraracial, and the rates of white on white and black on black killings are similar, both long-term and in individual years. Between 1980 and 2008, the U.S. Department of Justice found that 84% of white victims were killed by white offenders, and 93% of black victims were killed by black offenders. In 2018, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the FBI, reported that 81% of white victims were killed by white offenders, and 89% of black victims were killed by black offenders. In 2017, the FBI reported almost identical figures. 80% of white victims were killed by white offenders, and 88% of black victims were killed by black offenders. It's like, do I have to continue, bro? I'm gonna let y'all read the rest. Do I have to continue? So they want to make it seem like it's just a bunch of black people out here just killing each other, and we just have a problem. We just keep doing this. We just will never learn. But the focus is so much on us, but what about white folk? Because it seems to me that y'all not too far behind. There's a problem too as well. I'm not trying to make it seem like white people are bad or white people this and this is what they love to do. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is that I find it funny that these two weirdos, these two weird people are sitting on this camera making it seem like that black people have a problem and that it's specifically us. But white people have the same problem. If anything, all race and ethnic groups have this, probably most likely have the same problem. I'm pretty sure with the Middle Eastern people, there's no other ethnic group killing more than them than themselves. And that's only common sense. Because in these areas, most likely these individuals are living in areas that are also surrounded with people that look just like them. It's community. So of course, bro, like what are we, like, come on, bro, like what are we saying? Like why are we doing this? Like why are we doing this? But let's continue.
Myron, you were in my space the other day, and I said, you know, you're doing a great job calling out these Jews, but you know, if we take this country back, we want it for white folks. And would you go home? And you said, I was born here and I'm not going anywhere. And this is where I think the problem is with working with non-whites is that once you think you help us, that you're just going to stay in our country. Do you still stand? Why do you Browns think you could stay in my country?
Today on another episode of Jeez, I wish I was white.
Why? Fucking guy.
No, it's the truth. You didn't build this country, Myron. You're not from here.
Address you right now.
You're not from this country. Why do you think you can stay?
Anyway, like
no,
it's
a.
I'm not gonna lie. This is the thing I find hilarious about this. This is my second most hilarious post I've seen of this. Is that he said that I'm not going anywhere. This is my country. Let this be a black guy telling him what he's gonna do, or let this be a black guy telling him what to do. He'd be livid. He'd be livid. Not this hard ER telling me what to do. I'm a black man in a white night. You know, like the white people, they allowed me to wear this Ku Klux Klan uniform. How dare you outside Negro, tell me what I can and cannot do. I should kill you. I should fight you. I'm going to beat you up. Just like all the other YouTubers you threatened to beat up and say X, Y, and Z. But hey, you like to say that this is coonery energy and this is what coons do. And I remember I saw a clip, I can't find it, but I remember some black guy offered to fight you, and you were quick to call him Jamal. You're quick to call him a hard ER, and he's just a typical black person resorting to violence. But did you also forget that all the other YouTubers that you also threatened to fight, that was you resorting to violence too as well? Or you being a coon and a hard ER there too? Like, was that you being a coon and a hard ER? Like, bro, like, that's what I'm saying, bro. This whole red pill, like, especially like this whole fresh and fish, this hypocrisy is crazy. And for, like, what it reminds me of is a female that lost all hope, so she started being a slut. It's like, she lost all hope, bro. She started being a hoe. Like, she didn't even give life a chance. Like, y'all lost all hope because y'all lost demonetization, that you guys are whoring yourselves out. So you want to stoop to a low that's so extreme that you want to start talking about black people. Just like how a girl wants to stoop to a low that's so extreme that she wants to start exploiting her body, her own body, for money. You want to sell your own kind and yourself and your family and your loved ones for money? Like, the people that look just like you, like your own people, you want to sell them out for money, bro? Like, you're down bad from your own actions. That bad. It wasn't no one else but you. You are the reason why, bro, that you got, and y'all got demonetized in the situation y'all in right now. It's because of you, bro. It's because of you. It's because of you.
No, it's a point. I am in Florida. I'm in Florida, and I will knock you out on camera.
All right, I'm not gonna have violence in the space. It's not even my space. I think Ian's having issues, so look, I'm not gonna allow that in Ian's space.
It's mutual combat.
I understand, but like, listen, people are listening.
There is no mutual combat. I don't even want to deal with you, bro. Like,
well, then, what happened, Myron? I thought you were gonna box anybody that wanted to box. What happened?
That's it. That's it. That's it. Or I don't want to talk to you, bro. But what about the dude that you offered to come over, and if he even tries to even jump like he's gonna swing you, you're gonna shoot him? Like, what about that guy? But you want to appeal for the white people, because if you appeal for the white people, you're tap dancing. You're in your job interview right now. You're doing a job interview, so you're tap dancing right now for the white daddy, for the white man. Shout out to O'Shea Drew Jackson, the white zaddy, You tap dancing for him right now. Because you want to get chose, you want to get the job, you want to get hired, because you got fired for saying stupid shit and fucking up the pockets of you and your entire cast, all your colleagues. But you know how mad I would be if someone told me, bro, quit your job, bro, I have an idea, it's working, I'm gonna make you 6 figures. I'm telling you, just follow my lead, I got you, bro. This idea is gonna change all of our lives. You leave your career for this nigga to do some fucking retarded shit and got everybody demonetized. You was making 120K, now you're making 40. We just can't continue to pay you what we used to pay you, because we're just not getting the revenue in. Because I fucked up, because I did something stupid. But you don't want to take that blame, because you don't want anyone below you to quit. So instead of putting it on yourself, because you don't want to take no accountability, you're gonna put it on YouTube, the CEO, the Twitter CEO, Instagram, TikTok. No, nigga, it's you. It's you.
Oh, what the f? Myron's in here?
And I won't be able to cancel you. But because I can Paula Dean you, because I can Ryan Garcia you won't be making a mockery.
Dude, you're a fucking nobody.
Hey, Rhea, hey.
This is the same dude that was making fun of HT Giga for being Mexican.
My country right now. You're an invader.
Nothing to do with you.
You hate the Jews, but at the same time, you are a Jewish bioweapon. You're a Jewish bioweapon, Myron.
White. Shut up.
Yes, I am. My DNA test is out there, Myron.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. You're a fucking Mexican. Shut the fuck up, Jorge. Over here trying to sit there and say, I'm white.
My DNA test is out there, Myron. Is yours? Is yours, Myron? Myron, answer.
Well, actually, here's a better point. I'm gonna listen. Here's actually a good. We've been
for being Spanish. Called him Jorge, bro. Your best friend, who is a self-proclaimed white supremacist, your boy over here, Nick Fuentes. Did you know that he comes from Mexican descent? Did you hear his last name? Fuentes? What about him?
It's fine. I'll finish it for him. You're a fucking nigger. Now shut the fuck up. There you go. You're welcome. You got what you needed. Thank you. You're a fucking nigger. None of you fucking faggots can scare me. I will say what I want to say, and I've been doing this shit for years. It is what it is, man. You guys are a bunch of pussy faggot niggers. You got it right there. Get your clip. There's your clip, assholes. You're fucking
Myron, bro.
Nigger faggots.
You knew I was too nice, man.
What is he doing?
Nick
is behavior. I don't necessarily consider it a skin thing. If someone's acting like an ignorant fucking dumbass, whether they're white, green, black, whatever the fuck.
Will use demeaning language towards a specific group over and over.
Why is racism bad? Let's ask the real question. Why is racism bad?
Well, because generally it's going to harm that group in some sort of like socio-economic way to where they're less likely to get jobs or less.
Your boy. Did you forget he's half Spanish? Did you ever, Nick? His Fuentes. This nigga goes with little sister's quince. This nigga dances bachata. He salsas. He does all that shit. He gets Daddy Yankee, Bad Bunny, Jay Cortez. He listens to all of them. Peso Pluma. Come on, man. Mariachi bands. Celebration. Danza Kunduro. Salud. Come on, bro. Your best friend's Mexican. What are we saying, bro? What are we saying, bro? Like, come on. So, do you not think about this with your best friend? Do you not think of this of your best friend? He's Mexican. This nigga is like 20% Mexican. He's mostly white. Your buddy, your boy. He comes, nigga, he is Mexican. White people in my family. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm white, nigga, no. Just like this guy, he probably has Hispanic relatives, but he's white. Your boy Nick Fuentes, cut him in half, that's a Spanish man. That's a Mexican man, bro. That is a Mexican man. But you're gonna call him Jorge? No, you're not. And he's a white supremacist. If anything, he sold out for the Spanish folk. You're basically the black Nick Fuentes. That's literally what you are. That's literally what you are at this point. Yeah, and again, if you are a Fresh and Fit please unsubscribe. All the dick suckers, please unsubscribe. If Fresh and Fit did some dope shit tomorrow, kudos. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's dope. That's dope. Shout out to them. But the more they keep doing stupid shit that's newsworthy, bro, I'm going to keep talking about it, bro. Because this is just retarded. It's just stupid. This is dumb. This is low IQ. This is what he likes. This is low IQ. Like, come on, bro. I don't give a fuck if you're black, white, girl, dragon, snake, plant, alien, nigga, purple, green, Indian, Spanish, Asian. I don't give a fuck what you are, bro. If you're just a good person, you're a good person, bro. If you're a shitty ass nigga, you're a weirdo. You're a shitty ass nigga, you're a weirdo. Like, simple. Simple. I'm gonna crack my jokes about everybody. It is what it is. But I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna stay away from Indian guys because Indian guys they have a great problem in India. So all Indian guys, I don't know about them. Like, no, bruh. I deal with Indians every day at work. What the fuck? Literally. I'm opening their passports. Indian passports, yes. Bro, the shit is weird, bro. It's weird. This is some slutty behavior. This is slutty behavior. You're so desperate for a buck, you'll do anything for $1. You'll sell your own people and yourself. This is slutty behavior. Just like what a slut does. Just like what these OnlyFans girls do that come on your podcast and didn't have any other fucking route to take. They didn't want to fucking apply for a job and put in a job application. They put in that OnlyFans application. The whores. You're no different. You're no different. Selling yourself out for a buck. They didn't want to give a different thing a chance. Like, okay, like this shit isn't working. Let's try talking more about this. Let's talk more about finance. Let's hone in more about finances. No, because what was gonna get the attention was you fucking with people and you saying racist, fucked up shit about people. That's what's gonna give you guys money. You sold out. You sold out your own people. You sold out yourself, your family, your mom, your dad. The same people that fought for your parents to come over here to make a difference for you. Your parents are also individuals that came over here to make a difference for you. Isn't that funny? The black Americans fought for your parents and your parents fought for you to come over here and make a difference. But this is how you repay them, by saying shit like this. Knowing damn well that all black people aren't like this. Oh, this is the black people problem. This seems to be... But what about the white people that are also, 80% of them are also killing each other too? And 89% was black. That's not too far off. That's not too far off. But you're not saying shit about the white people though. So like, come on, bro. Come on, like, what are we doing? Are we gonna keep capping? Because you can't be for free speech and also be for lying too. You can't be for You can't be for both. If you for free speech, you gotta be free about truth. If you're gonna be free about truth, start telling it. Please leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. Please do it. Please do it. Keep the engagement up. I love it. That being said, all my other channels in the description box down below, on social media too as well. Peace, love, and positivity like always. This is WatchMeWatchYou from Myron Dreamstone. Now yet another $1 million video. If you're not following news, what are you doing? We out.
Moving on, that's easy too. Quit acting like I'm not rich. Fuck these IG hoes, I'd rather have a block bitch. She been playing on my heartstrings like a guitar pick. I know what broken hearts mean. Was trying to